Hola, hola, Adriana Medina Kagan here with Fuerte Fitness. Hello, mi gente. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. And I wanted to just let you guys know that there's a lot of things going on this summer. I know you all are busy with your family and there's a lot of things going on, but it's also a great way to stay fit and connected. So I wanted to do a couple things. One is to announce that I am going to do the Mamacita in August. So sign up for it now. You will get the plan and all of the details when you sign up. So just know that I'm making it a lot easier. It's been fun just doing it since January and really just making modifications as they needed, like adding the cooking class because somebody asked, and adding like events. I did Ragnar this weekend, or not 2 weeks ago, and you saw the videos on the Fuerte page, but it was a lot of work and it was nice because it was fun to have somebody else like Alborada, thank you, be the captain. She did such a beautiful job in setting up spreadsheets and letting us know like what's happening, and basically just had to pay, show up and do our part, train on ourselves. So much fun that I'm doing it again in August. So that will be a weekend, the 19th and the 20th, and we are looking for one more person on our team. So it's just been fun in that case, like just doing different events, seeing different cities. This one's in Bend, the last one was in Tahoe, and just training for something that isn't so rigid as much as competitions can be. You know that with the food competitors, you know. So, but you can enjoy and have a little bit more of celebratory dinners and cooking together and all that fun stuff. So just know that part, and that we are starting in the first Monday in August, just like normal. We're doing one workout and then one food prep. You can join in person or you can join online. Either way, you're part of the community and it makes it happen. And then that we are having Ragnar, and if you're interested, if you've never done something like that, this is a great way to get a little detail out of it. And Albo and I are planning to do a podcast so that we can kind of talk about it a little bit more. And I'll put up a video of our experience, which was great. And then the other thing is, I appreciate my people. Thank you so much for doing things like that. Like another friend of mine set up a hike, a run, and a bike ride for this weekend. Obviously, I couldn't make it, but that doesn't mean it could be the only one. So if you're interested in doing something like that, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's swimming, you can also paddleboard instead. But it's something that we can do ourselves. Like we're not going through Ragnar to do it to another city. It's just seeing part of Washington in our own backyard and then organizing it within our community. It's pretty awesome, right? And I'm in the process right now of just figuring out, where does my time need to be at? Of course, I want to have fun, enjoy life, and enjoy my family, and all these things. But I also want to bring people along to enjoy fitness and health and being like young at any age. It doesn't matter. As long as you're fit, you're mobile, you feel good. And when you feel good, you look good and you attract more goodness, right? And more joy. So I do want to invite people to do more of that with me, but also in any other element that they're in. Like the Mamacita is a little different, it's women only. The events that we do, like, you know, these created bikes, paddles, or whatever, it'll be like co-ed, doesn't have to be women only. But I'm also starting to review books on my podcast. I did one called Repetition by Doris Coleman this week in Spanish with a friend of mine who's a psychology student living here from Mexico City. So it's look forward for that on the podcast. But I'm gonna put a list of all the books that I've read during this time that are meaningful, that I do want to share. I know we're super busy and I know we don't have time to read, but what if you found something that piqued your interest and then that kind of moved you into a direction that created more growth? So not only are we growing physically, and but also spiritually and moving forward and creating more joy in our life. So if that is of interest of you, just direct message me. I'll put the list along with this video, and then we can decide what we're going to do. We also have the semi-privates. You have a list in the group training of all the semi-privates online and off in person, which today was in Fremont, and I hadn't seen a client of mine in so long, so it was great to be able to hug her and do the class and also have other people join us virtually, which is great because you could be anywhere and do anything and still be connected to a community that inspires you, right? Like that, you know me, you know what I stand for, you know what my career is in, you know what my hobbies are in, so you know I'm always interested in kind of keeping you healthy and moving you forward and keeping you connected, so that we do take a little bit more responsibility in our lives and create change within us. And then it kind of moves on over to our other part of the community, like our families, like our neighbors, and so forth. So any of those things interest you, let me know. I am so excited that I can change and direct my career in a space that's so easy. I'm not changing anything. It's all part of being a coach, a personal trainer, a teacher, educator. I mean, we all didn't grow up the same way. We all didn't grow up with those habits the same way. And we don't recognize that we need to work on until we get out of our comfort zone. Or we get stuck and figure out like what is going on? What do I need to do to change things? So if you enjoyed this, direct message me, send me an email, sign up, look at the website, sign up through there. If any of that is interesting to you, do it. We challenge you. Stay fit this summer and I mean, get moving, because this is the time to really be able to enjoy a little bit more free time that we have. And then September happens and then we have like reap our whatever we sowed during the year. All right, love you, mi gente. Adios.